Okay, before I eat my epic Subway, I wanted to tell Branden's Outdoor channel. This is the Lighthouse Mini. I also have the Lighthouse 250, and these use the same concept as the 400 would supposedly do. There is a border in the middle. If you put a wall, like you know how houses have fences to have their own ability for like one person's house, their backyard, the other person's house, their backyard, and it splits off from there, so you don't have other people peeking around or dogs going through the other person's backyard and such forth. They have two LEDs in these kind of flashlights, and there's a wall in the middle. If I show you guys, show closely, you can see that little end right here. See that? That's the wall. And when I turn this on, you'll notice that it's not illuminating the other side for one side. Now if I turn on the other way, it illuminates both sides. Now, how are you supposed to get 400 lumens with 200 lumens and 200 lumens? You can't get 400 lumens into two LEDs when there's a border in the middle. So the lantern would only be 200 lumens. It wouldn't be 400 lumens. The same thing concept with this light. If this is 210 lumens max output, you have to have 210 and 210. Both LEDs have to be identical amount of lumens. Even if one side is lit, it's still going to be considered 210 lumens. It can't be 105 lumens, 105 lumens, and then basically when both of them are up, it's going to be 210. You can't do that. It doesn't work like that because there's that border in the middle. So it can't work. And again, with the 400, the supposed lantern Lighthouse 400, they can't do that ability because again, the battery is still the same, the specs are the same. The only thing that's different is the LEDs that are 400 lumens. But you can't do that because with two 400 lumen LEDs active, their little heatsink that they have integrated into the top is going to melt the top and their supposed ballistic coating plastic outer shell and inner shell. It just basically melt because with 400 lumens, those LEDs are going to heat up that heatsink on the top like that. And since there's no exposure to any kind of wind onto the top or onto that heatsink, yeah, it's just going to heat up, heat up, heat up, heat up, heat up, heat up, and heat up more. Not to mention with the battery that they have for the 400 is the same identical battery percentage as the 250, and 250 has two twin 2200 mayhem what is it, lithium NMC, yeah, that's their technology for the batteries. So that equals to 4,400 mayhem. Okay, you can't have that because, like I said, it would only equivalent to 2 to 3 hours for one side and 1 to 2 hours for both sides, or even less. When the 250 has 5 hours for one side and almost 3 hours for both sides activated. So they need to increase the battery size by double, and also find out how to cool down two 400 lumen LEDs, or build a bit better heatsink ability for it. Or in general, not even sell it, because it'd be a bad product. So there you go, dude. It's logic. Bing! Peace.